So just taking a quick look at Vechain then on our daily time frame here for another daily update on the channel. As always, before we begin, please do go down below and sign up to BITUNIX. They're giving you a 30% bonus if you deposit and trade on their platform. If you deposit $1,000 and trade, you can receive a $300 bonus instantly. Really good for trading these markets. So go down below, get some free money, and check out the other links as well for some great bonuses. So taking a look at Vechain here, as we can see, very simply just consolidating after that huge liquidation cascade we saw a few weeks ago. This is going to be the point of reference for the foreseeable future, unless we see something equally as interesting happen over the next few weeks. But as you can see, Vechain here basically come down. We swept out the bear market range low. Tons of liquidity grabbed below this level. Big bounce back to the upside, closing back inside the range. We obviously had this relief rally to the upside in line with Bitcoin. And then since then, you can see we've kind of been chopping around to the side. The hourly time frame here, as you can see, very evident that we have just been chopping around. Big liquidation cascade, relief rally almost to our point of where we started. And then since then, we've kind of just been chopping around here because Bitcoin is doing its best to chop the markets up right now. Some very, very disrespectful price action for Bitcoin at the minute. You can see we've been coming down here. We came down, tapped into this daily fair value gap, had a really nice bounce and breakout of this little trend line area here. But you can see over the past few days, very, very interesting and, to be honest, very disrespectful price action in terms of fair value gaps. You can see we've been chopping up and down quite a lot. But basically all that happened, in my opinion, is that, as you can see here, we've obviously been coming down. We bounced out of this daily here. We did close above this small daily here, but as you can see, once we came up and tapped into this higher daily, this massive BPR, which is a huge double fair value gap, really, really strong area of price. That's going to be difficult to break. Just the smallest tap into this sort of huge rejection, as you can see. So pretty obvious to me that Bitcoin is looking quite bearish here. We are respecting these bearish fair value gaps on the way down. You can see we've come down here, respected it here. We did bounce out of this lower fair value gap, but we have rejected this really hard. And just from this, I would say that Bitcoin probably wants to come back down towards this 100k area. As I've said in previous videos, every single leg up for Bitcoin in this cycle, we have had a 50% retracement apart from one leg here. So I would be expecting, and it would be fairly likely, that we do get a 50% retracement of the local move before we get a continuation. You can see that would be here. This would be a great area for a bounce. Obviously, that means that Vechain and the rest of the altcoin market probably going to come lower before we see any kind of bounce. Honestly, altcoins at the minute looking absolutely chopped to pieces. But if you do believe in these projects for the long term, you are not going to get better entries than this, to be honest. If you think Vechain could potentially go back up towards its all-time high, like we look like we could have been when we were up here 8 cents, then we could be looking at some really great entries here. You get a 5x back to this 8-cent level if you entered here. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. I do think a lot of altcoins are going to come good. Vechain here just looking like it's still chopping sideways and has never really got going in this market, like a ton of other altcoins, so we're going to have to wait and see how we do. As always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Check back every day for daily updates and get some free money in the description below. Cheers.